My name is Deborah. I am a candidate of Nigerian Law School. I'm currently in the process of getting my qualifying certificate to become a barrister of Nigerian Law School. Yes, that's how I can describe myself. Okay, so for me, I think it has always been my drive for structure. I started a lot of my professional career in project coordination, in project management, and for a long time I didn't understand how that would play out in law. I always thought that you would be a project manager outside of the sphere. So understanding that coming into the space of infrastructure law when I interned at a new law firm, I got to understand that project finance is a thing whereby you get to really build the nation by employing project management skills as well as knowledge of the law, as well as understanding particular technical expertise. So for me, it just seemed like the next best thing to employ my project management experience in a space that I'm particularly passionate from. Okay, so my overall experience, I would use the word intense and at the same time fun. So when I started out, when you first start things, you're so excited about, oh, I didn't know this on things like this, like that. Especially when I was doing DFIP course, it was so interesting in a lot of things, and then it got confusing. And then I had to slow down and be like, okay, this is still fun, still interesting, but I have to go back and start again and get understanding about it. But for me, I think so far from financial modeling, project management, even the core concept of developing infrastructure projects and financing projects has for me been an eye-opener just how much work goes into building infrastructure projects, just how much goes into the capital investments that are made into the nation's economy. So for me, I think it has been an intense but exciting experience. Okay, so I think for me, I got a good lot of understanding about things that seem baseline, like about baseline on understanding. I think that's what I can understand. So for me, it's usually just really things about how the federal government has signed up on this deal, or a law firm has helped this company or that company to get an oil mining visa to get this permit to do something. I've never really understood just how much went into even get to the process of meeting the government or getting that permit. So for me, I think that I've just broadened my understanding of the corporate world, especially part of the corporate world that I have interest in. It's making me understand just how much work goes into things that we see as these headlines. And it's also made me very much interested in how I can continue to develop in that world of the part of that world. Excited, actually. I think it's really a testament to just how much DFIP has put us through, but it's also an exciting in the sense that I can say that I worked so hard that I could get to be called somebody that is a fellow in this particular space, especially a space that I just developed interest in like 6 months ago, and having to be called a fellow of that space is a very exciting thing to me. Okay, well, for now, I'm still learning, but for me, my future aspirations in helping to people protected up in Nigeria is to readily and aggressively involve projects that help to lessen the gap that people are currently facing. Everywhere, at least as far as I know, everywhere you see there are spaces where Nigeria can build its infrastructure economy, can help to create jobs, can help to create spaces where people can rapidly develop themselves. And all we need are people that are just willing to take on the chance. We need capital too, but if you have people with intellect, knowledge, experience, just like DFIP has given us opportunity to learn more about, it becomes easier to build systems like that will help to create such scenarios. Okay, so I would speak to my group members, specifically my colleagues. So Victory in particular has been a very solid connection that I've made. I think I didn't expect to vibe so much knowing that it's a bit different discipline because he's from engineering, and I feel like the level of work and intentionality put into the program has been something that I find that even as someone that is not in the same discipline, it's interesting to see just how dreams and goals and just an understanding of how much you can put into your confidence. So for me, I think it's just finding it incredible of watching the experience in the sense that we want something to score creation. I think I would recommend it 100% if you're interested in it and if you're ready to do the extra mile. Because for a lot of people, financial modeling, mathematics side of it is an off-put, but I do think that if you're very interested in it and if you're just very curious, it's something you should do. One, because it exposes you to a world that you didn't think possible. It just opens your eyes to a lot of things that you didn't know about, it gives you connections, and you get to sit in spaces where you did not think possible, flow with the conversation. I think one of the things that surprised me most about the DFIP program is during live sessions. I think it was during one of the guest speakers session where he was speaking, and I was like, I understand what he's saying. I mean, I don't have years of experience like he does, but I can flow with the conversation. I might not be able to give a salient groundbreaking points, but I have enough knowledge now to say that okay, I can write a report on this meeting if I'm sitting that meeting. So for me, I think it builds you up. It helps you to go beyond where you were to something that you can confidently say I have enough knowledge in, and it's fun. At least if you are all for that life, it's fun.